Hey folks, welcome back. This is Mark Devine with Mark's Daily Brief. Today I want to get into a little bit more nuance with our favorite concept of Kokoro. You've heard me talk about before maybe that Kokoro is a Japanese word, comes from their warrior tradition, which means to merge your heart and your mind into your actions. So heart, mind into your actions. And with that, at kind of the surface level, if you're thinking, with your heart and your intellect, you're going to get a higher order decision and a higher order impact through your actions. But another way to look at this, which I think is fascinating, is really the three paths that are identified in the great meditative traditions, the three paths to the evolution of your consciousness. And each of these paths is uniquely distinct and effective, but they will have somewhat of a different result, and they'll be more appropriate for different individuals. And there's also a path that integrates the three into one, and that's the path that we have chosen, and I've chosen, and that I teach. So let me talk about these a little bit. First is a path of the heart, right? This is the path of really getting deeply connected devotionally to the heart energy, the energy of love, the energy of universal care and concern, compassion, all the things you would consider to be heart energies. And so this is in the yoga tradition called bhakti yoga, devotional love for universal consciousness or God, or however you want to articulate that. And this is a path that will evolve you to the highest levels available to you in terms of consciousness or development. The second is the path of the mind. This is more like the Zen. It's the path that I started my own journey on. The path of the mind is to use meditative practices to understand the nature of the mind, and then to begin to disengage from the storylines of your thoughts and also your emotions, and to be able to connect to your witnessing eternal mind self, the biggest self. So that's the path of the mind, and this is also profound. Now, interestingly enough, the difference between a saint and a sage is a saint has chosen the path of the heart, and a sage has chosen the path of the mind. And you can see how a saint and a sage, and kind of our ideas of those two types of enlightened individuals are really distinct. The sage might not speak much; he might use humor and koans to inspire evolution in students, whereas the saint is all about love, like the hugging saint of Amma or Mother Teresa. Now, the third path is the path of action, right? The path of action is karma yoga. This is what the Bhagavad Gita talks about, and what we really try to achieve with our warrior mindset. World-centric warrior is built for action. And the path of action is to do good works and to dedicate those works to either humanity or to something higher than your egoic sense of self. So it's not about ego, it is about something higher. Now, I did mention that there is an integration, and that's Kokoro, is to take the path of the heart and the path of the mind and integrate it into selfless service through the path of karma yoga. So how cool is that? Thought that'd be interesting for you. So ask yourself what path you're on, if any, and maybe one of these really inspires you, and then maybe you'll be more inclined to pick up the path where you left off, or to accelerate your journey. Hoo-yah. See you next time.